Pinky Lee, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on with my internet. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I work at home, guys. This never happens when I work at home. I wish my internet can stop working while I'm working at home and doing something I love. It's messing up. I feel like crap. I'm so sorry. Yes, can you FP? I'm so sorry. Can you see me? Is it messing up or on my end it looks like it's fine, but I'm not sure if it's coming through okay. I feel so bad for all of these technical difficulties. I'm not sure if this is a sign that I'm like really big into signals. Okay, my connection is fine. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so going back to your concern, I am so sorry, Pinky Lee, and I know it was a few people in the room and they left. If you catch us on the replay, I just want to tell you guys I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time. I have pretty good connections, so I don't know why it's acting like this. But FP, I just do want to let you be knowledgeable that there is an opportunity of something to grow. You will notice, FP, that at the beginning, things you will feel like they're sleeping on this connection or they're not exerting a lot of energy. And it has a lot to do with just healing, a lot of healing of things that's going on. As well as FP, I do see that individual will be in their mind a lot about the progress or the change or the development of the relationship or just things that's outside. I really think it has a lot to do with outside situations, not you at all. So I hope that provides some clarity. I do see a connection though between you and this person. To pull the ace of cups, FB, that says a lot. It really do. Let me see. I could pull a few more cards. Just some oracle cards real quick about this connection. Am I still on, guys? Okay, great. Let me just pull this connection. Okay, so at first, FP, you will notice the closed off and guardedness. It has a lot to do with, again, or resistance. Remember, I mentioned the resistance at the beginning. It has a lot to do with just past and previous pain, hurt, trauma, and overthinking, overanalyzing the situation. Okay. So either you or that individual has to realize to just go with the flow and not to self-sabotage. The Eight of Swords has a lot to do with in your mind, so an individual being in their mind and overthinking and not knowing that they could free themselves. If you notice, FP, this individual is stuck loosely in some kind of jail, or they're wrapped up in thread. Thread could be broken easily as soon as she moves her hand, and she could remove herself from the blindfold and the internal pain. So Eight of Swords means a lot of tragedy or mental tragedy just based off of your own perceptions or your view look on the situation. Okay. So I don't know if you guys live in a distance. I don't know if I do see a change, a rapid change with the Eight of Swords, meaning that I don't know if someone's going to move or the relationship isn't changing or moving as they would expect. And that's why. Does that make sense, FP? Okay, well, exactly. Makes sense. It does make sense to you then. Well, I hope that brings your heart some clarity. I hope that brings you some, you could rest well knowing that there is an opportunity for a connection. If that individual seems resistance or guarded, it has nothing to do with you. It has more so of past experiences. Okay, FP, I'm gonna put this stuff back in. Okay, is Pinky Lee still in the building? Miss Magic City, how you doing? Is Pinky Lee still here? Okay, well, I find love soon. Okay, I could pull that. Frankie, if FP, was I able to provide you some clarity? Are you good? Are you feeling good with what was pulled? Girl, Magic, you're not the only one. You is not the only one. FP, I hope I was able to help out and provide some clarity. If you want to stay and have another question, please stay. Okay, I have Pinky Lee. I have Maria next. And let me just go over. Yes, Ja, I'm putting you after Maria. And I think that's it, really. I don't see nobody else. Yes, Miss Pinky Lee, you're up now. Thank you so much for your patience, Pinky Lee. So I had to list the first live because my live has been actually disconnecting. So definitely Pinky Lee is next, then Maria. Okay. So Pinky Lee, can you please choose three digits 1 through 78? Magic, I miss you. Thank you. 326. And I may have said two. Can I get one more digit, please? Thank you. Guys, I'm concerned about my internet. Is my camera jumping or is it looking okay? Thank you, FP. Okay. Okay. Three. And then 7. Okay, Pinky Lee, it really depends on what you consider a relation. Hold on, let me. When will you find new love? Okay, what I'm seeing, Pinky Lee, and I'm gonna pull some clarity cards. What I'm sensing is that how something you're bonded to, you have to release to find longevity in love. Something is your something you may put in the back of your mind, something that you may be working on. I don't know if it's past trauma or resentment or just working, but something definitely, the devil card is something that you're bonded to that you need to let go. I'm going to pull some clarity cards for you, Pinky Lee. I don't know if it's something from your past, a separation, a longing or a desire. Also, I got that you're somewhat closed off. The devil card doesn't necessarily have to mean addictions like that. It depends on what falls with the card. So, for example, I could be an extreme eater. I could feel like my weight may not allow me to get a husband, or I could feel like my spending habits and having bad credit is not allowing me to fulfill a destiny. Is not necessarily always a taboo or a sexual card. The devil card really means about things that bonds you internally or your soul, that you or society may feel that is taboo. Yeah, so Pinky, don't think it means anything like drugs or alcohol. Each individual, each situation, each person's life and soul is different, you know? So sweetheart, definitely don't feel like um you said, so it may be like, yeah, okay, or it could be if you feel like it's something I from what it's saying, a separation and you may be closed off to love. It shows the hangman is pulled, and I'm getting a strong sensation that it may have a lot to be do with how things in the past or how you look at love. I'm gonna pull some more cards for you though, Pinky Lee, if that's okay with you. It may be time to release that toxic ex. Beautiful, you know? So when it comes to, so you are on your guard, okay? To find, let me just pull the King of Pentacles. I don't know if you feel comfortable being alone. So it's going to have to be a breakdown of your pattern of how what you consider love. It's going to have to be the tower moment of what your heart, you're going to have to break down your heart. You're going to have to break down the wall. You're going to have to get off the hangman. You're going to have to get off of the tree to actually put yourself out there. I'm seeing that you're closed off. You'll find love once you actually take the initiative and let go of some of the longings or the separations from your past, possibly like you said, your toxic boyfriend, and try to accept it. I got a strong, like when I pull this card and this card, I almost feel like you feel beat down when it comes to relationships, or you don't trust relationships, and the only person that you trust is yourself. The King of Pentacles to me means longevity. I feel like you feel beat down when it comes to trusting other people, but you trust yourself before anything. So based on these cards, you can find love. It's within you. You may have to let go of some of the things that is that you're chained to when it comes to what love looks and feel like to you. You may have to, for example, if you feel like loving you is you may have to basically really navel dive and think what love means to you and what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. It's really about what your needs versus your wants, Pinky Lee. And from there, you'll be able to put yourself out more. I'm seeing the main reason why you're not finding love is because you're closed off and you're kind of defensive. You're defensive on it. And maybe people trying to, it's two things. Either people are trying to connect with you and you're not interested in them, Pinky Lee, or you're not putting yourself readily available. Okay. Either you're not attracted to certain individuals that like you, or you want a specific type, and that kind of make you feel like if you don't get that type, you're not interested. But you have to actually not be as guarded as you are. Right, basically. But love is there. I got the tower moment when it comes to the pentacles. You have to start trusting other people, Pinky Lee. You will have to really take a chance. Love is a risk. Love is a gamble. You could win or lose in love. Okay. It's really an investment. And if you look at love as like the stock market, it may crash. You may lose your investment, or you may gain and come out threefold. But love is definitely an investment, and it seems like you're kind of guarded. So the tower to me in your question means that you're going to have to break down a wall. You're not going to be you're going to have to, that barrier you have to your heart, you're going to have to try to trust someone. You said too picky. Wow. I do not trust people. Yeah. And I understand. I'm a woman. I get it. These men, like, I really don't understand what's going on with this world. So you have to protect your heart, and I get it. I really do. But and to find love, you're gonna have to risk something. You really do, and we may be battered sometimes in the game of love. Seriously. So you will find love once you actually, girl, you and me both, you and every woman on the planet, especially Derek J's wife right now. Y'all see what happened to her. Like everyone, nobody want to be played, but you will find love as soon as you're ready to accept it. You know, Pinky Lee, I know you're a beautiful person inside and out, a beautiful individual. Um, by the cards I pull, is not saying that you won't find love. It's saying that certain things that basically you would have to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to actually not be, not be reserved as you usually are, if that makes sense. And I hope that provided you some clarity and understanding to know love is around you. It's really on you when you would like to move forward in trusting again. Did you have any other questions or concerns, Miss Pinky Lee, before I go to Maria? If Maria's still here. I'm so sorry, guys, that my camera's jumping like this. Yes, girl, go be that Cinderella and get out. Drop your shoe. Have that Prince Charming come by, swoop you up. But Pinkley, like on some real stuff, I know how you feel. This world has a lot of wicked individual women and men, and it's very hard for a kind-hearted person that expects the best. Sometimes we get the shortest end of the stick. My very good friend told me, Pinky Lee, it's about your breaking point. Sometimes individuals, you know, if someone's into you when something happens, if they're still there. You're so very welcome. Love to you, light to you, blessings to you. Okay. I'm sorry if I was rambling because that subject is near and dear to my heart. Okay, so let's go to Miss Maria. Is Maria still there? And then after Miss Magic, I'm about to jump out of here because I don't like how my camera's glitching, guys. I apologize. I really apologize